Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to another episode. I'm David, and this episode is on being your true, authentic self. And it's actually kind of a personal story of what I'm going through right now. So, for those who've seen a couple of other videos already, I'm doing this channeling course by Daniel Scranton, and I had 2 lessons so far. The third lesson will be the end of this month, so it's the 15th of January right now. So I think it will be around the 26th, 27th or so. And I have been struggling with how can I explain to normal people what I'm doing. So I asked that actually in one of the videos, and I got a response from someone, which was really nice. And she had a point. She said, just start with things they know, and work yourself up to the point where what you're doing. So don't start with I'm communicating with aliens on different planets, in different dimensions. So don't start with that. Just start with the really low threshold. And the funny thing is, after I asked this question, I got a lot of these answers in videos that I watched. So I thought I'm gonna watch a lot of things on Gaia that are on channeling. So I watched a lot of Bashar, and I actually got to know a lot of other new channelers as well. So that's really nice. I don't really know them by name yet, because I've seen a couple with just one other. Then I see one section of one person. So I forgot all the names. Doesn't really matter. They're really nice people to watch, and it's really fun to see that there are other types of channeling, and I'm actually glad that I didn't see this before, because there's a lot of people who channel. Most that I know, they channel with their eyes closed, and they just go like this. Then you have some that can walk, some that can actually have their eyes open, and others they have to first say it and then say it. It's really weird. It's like what it kind of looks like. I don't know if you ever watch a video with subtitles and you already read the subtitles and then they're saying it, and it's kind of like that. So this guy, he's like, and I'm gonna say a sentence now, and I'm gonna say a sentence now. This is gonna be really awesome. This is gonna be really awesome, and he does it like that, and I was like, oh fuck, I don't want to channel like that. That's too much for me to handle. My ego can't handle that. I wanna channel like a like same person, like that exists. So it's fun to see. But actually, now that I've seen a bit more, and I listened to this guy for 1.5 hours or so, and it grew on me, and it was actually, this is his style, and if my style resembles something like that, then that's fine too. It doesn't really matter. It's about the content, and if it's something like that, it would actually help me, because I will be that weird channeling guy. Not the normal channeling guy, but the weird channeling guy. So that actually kind of feels like a challenge. Like that might even be better. But anyway, the last few weeks I've been watching a lot of videos. My focus was a bit scattered on the work side. So I didn't make as many videos as I wanted, and I also wasn't as excited about my last video, so I kind of postponed posting it, which ultimately resulted in more postponing. So I was at some point, okay, let's just edit it and let's just get it out there and let's move on. And my spirit guides were actually telling me the same thing. So I'm glad I just did that. The energy is gone. I didn't really tell anyone that I posted that video because I wasn't as stoked about it, but it doesn't matter. It's out there. One post is gonna be good, another one is gonna be a little bit less good, another can be bad sometimes. But just keep posting and keep going. That's what's important here, because even if I think it's bad, and it's not, I don't think it's bad if someone watches it, but I know that I can do better, and sometimes the perfectionist within me can run circles around me and kind of make me crazy with these kind of things, and not it keeps stalling me, and I let it go, and it's out in the world, so that's all nice. But what I was saying is how to talk to people about channeling. So I was at a party. It was already 1.5 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 1.5 weeks ago. And I told people about channeling, and I thought, oh, this is nice. This gives me an opportunity to talk about this, because I was talking to some people, and I said, yeah, I dropped something with and also doing some spiritual stuff. And then she said, oh, what do you do? I was like, okay, yeah, I don't do that much. I do some numerology. I do channeling. I do meditation. I do pendling. I do some readings for people every now and again. I create videos. I create podcasts. It's actually kind of the same, but that they don't know that. And I like getting this list, watching a lot of channeling videos. So it was a pretty big list when I listed it all. Oh, I'm doing a lot with star seeds. I'm really interested in that. While I was saying this, like, this is not a bit spiritual. This is pretty spiritual. But the thing is, my reference to someone who is really spiritual, who's like up here, is someone who is like Bashar, or is like Esther Hicks, or is somebody that actually can see stuff that others can't. So that's the kind of like, I have this high standard that is when you are spiritual, and not. I think I'm more spiritual than probably 90% of the population, or maybe even more. But for me, it doesn't feel spiritual, and that's just how it works for me. A lot of the time. But my girlfriend, she always reminds me of this, like, yeah, but dude, this is not, and she doesn't say dude, but I like saying it like that. Yo, dude, you are doing so much spiritual stuff. It really is a lot, and you are doing so much more than the average person, and even than you were doing a year ago. So it's always good to get these reminders. So at this party, I was telling them, so do you know what it's like? Because the guy said, so what is channeling? After I got that list, said, so do you know where you get into like a flow state? Says, yeah, I know what that is. Well, that's already kind of channeling. That's a sort of channeling. So he understood that, and I said, but you can also go a step further. You can get ideas from channeling, that you can get downloads from channeling. You get whole packages of information, or just one single idea. It can be that you're playing a game, or playing some sports, and you're actually doing things that you weren't thinking about it. It was pure instinct. That you say instinct then. But it's pure channeled, and he still understood it. Like, okay, so that's you also have others that are like mediums, and they channel people that are passed away, and I build it up like that. And then you also have people who can channel extraterrestrials, who are multi-dimensional beings. That's where I kind of lost him. But he knows the concept now, and he knows what I was talking about. Even though I lost him a little at the end, it was too much out there. But the thing is, because I'm doing more with this, I'm talking about this more. it's becoming normal. It's becoming my new normal. It's always been like, okay, so I'm doing this, but I'm not telling them. I'm not telling my roommates that I'm channeling. But now I actually do tell them, and I say, oh yeah, I had a course and I'm doing the channeling, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow night as well, or whatever. Now I channel every single morning. And I have to say that it's really nice. I do it instead of my meditations right now. So I do my session with Daniel with the recorded audio of the session we had of last month, and then I just follow him. I do the instructions. My girlfriend also said, I think you can skip a lot of these steps because you are already pretty grounded and you don't need to do that as intense every time. But for now, I think she's actually right. But I am known to skip steps, and I don't really want to skip steps, because if I do, I can get into another mindset. Like, okay, let's like the quick and dirty and the get rich quick schemes. I want to skip steps and skip ahead and not do the work. So right now I'm just doing the work and enjoying the process, even if it's a couple of steps that I don't really need to take, but I take them anyway, and it costs me like 10 minutes every day more than what it would otherwise. So I think my channeling session in the morning is now around 40 minutes. I think if I have to go to work, it's between 30 and 40 minutes. So if I have to commute to work. If I work from home, it can sometimes take up to an hour or even a little bit longer, because sometimes I really get into it and I get my pendulum there as well, and I'll get all the attributes in there, and I'm just going for it. So today was really interesting. Actually, the last couple of months, weeks have been interesting, because I've kind of changed my process. So I'm doing the channeled session first with Daniel, and after he says, okay, we're gonna start, I don't know what he says, the 10 minutes are up, and let's get back to Earth. Instead of getting back to Earth, I'm like, okay, that's nice that you say that, because he's kind of like my timer, that I know that I'm not doing it too long. Then I hit pause, and I start, what's it called? Automatic writing. So it's channeled writing. So now almost every day I've been channeling, or at least I think I've been channeling the Arcturians, and they always have really good points. So it could either be the Arcturians, it could either be, or it could be something, even if it was just me. There's some really nice content, and well, I'm saying content, but I'm not actually sharing it for you guys. But there's a lot of good information in it for me, and there's also messages in there like that they're focused on me right now, but that they will open this up to the public so that I can actually share it with you guys as well. So that's in there as well. But it's so cool, because sometimes they're really general, other times they're really specific. So I'm working on this dragon project, and I talked to somebody else, and she talked about that she had this experience, and that she channeled the dragon energy. And the next day I was like, okay, I'm gonna try that as well. So I tried that, and the words just kept coming out. And what I do is I just get my phone and I start typing. So I start typing, and I'm trying not to focus on the words. So I'm trying to focus on each word, but not the sentence, if that makes sense. So that I'm just focusing on, okay, typing, and then the words come up, and I'll kind of like also distracting myself that I'm not interfering. And I just keep typing, and sometimes I feel like, okay, I'm a little bit out of alignment, and then I'll try to get in alignment by just moving a little bit in a kind of like 8 figures in the infinity sign figures. And then I feel, okay, and we're back again, and we're writing. So that's really nice. So the dragons actually got a whole message for me, and I'm creating this dragon NFT right now. It's a really exclusive collection of only 888 dragons that I am creating with AI. But I'm also vetting each and every one of them. So I'm tuning it to perfection. So right now I have a little over 333 dragons. And I want to get it up to 888 because it's an 8 year. Somebody else said to me, "Oh, that's nice. You're the dragon because it's the year of the dragon." Yes. That's why. No, it just randomly popped up in my mind, and I went with dragons, and dragons look really cool, and they're majestic beings, and it's cool because right now I'm kind of working in some lore. So there's 444 good guys and 444 bad guys, and there's also a lot of male and female dragons in there. So it's fun. There's also a lot of rainbow because the colors look really well on rainbows look well on dragons. So that's a nice. It's becoming a really nice collection. So and I actually already decided that I'm gonna launch these the 28th of February. That's right. So. So the dragons told me that they really liked what I was working on, that I have to continue on this. I have to make sure to just release it. I don't have to worry about the marketing or the sales. I just have to make sure that it all works, that it's online somewhere, that people can buy it, and they will make sure it will get sold out. That's what they told me. And the funny thing is, if I would have thought this plan up, I would have given all kinds of tips and tricks that I have learned over the years that you can do in marketing, and how to sell more NFTs, and how to get people in the crypto industry to buy more. And it was really like, you don't have to do anything. It was like, just create an account on Twitter, that's it, or on X. Create it, and that's it. Yeah, make sure that you have to, that people can actually mint or buy the NFTs. So I'm creating, well, actually last weekend, I created my own mint page where people can connect their Solana wallet, and they can buy one. So I already tested it, and in my test wallet I have one dragon, and it worked, and it's really nice. I understand the Solana blockchain a bit better now, and it's gold. It's gold. I love it, and I'm gonna keep you guys posted on this as well. By the way, if you are a crypto fanatic, I am creating an allow list, and those are people, like, there's only 888 of them, and most NFT collections have 10,000 of them. Some more, some less, but in general rule, there's 10,000 of each collection, and this is like 8.88% of that. So it's limited. I think it's more beautiful, but I'm biased, obviously. But if you want to get on this allow list so that you can mint one when I launch it, then please put your Solana address in the comments, and this can be wherever you are. If you're on Spotify, I will put this question there. So what's your Solana address? So you can put it there, and on YouTube just post it. You can just post just that. That's fine. And I will put you on the allow list. Yeah, so a lot of my attention has been going to this project, and the thing is right now that the David of a year ago would have shared this project of the dragons with everyone, because this is a safe project. This is like technology. This is something outside of myself, and it's cool. It looks cool. I don't have to explain why I believe in dragons, or why I believe in NFTs or in crypto or the whole blockchain. But usually that's too technical and people don't get into it, or they do and they don't know what they're talking about. So it's usually a short conversation. Some of you might know that I once started a crypto channel with a friend of mine, and we created some videos there. And I did a really deep dive into crypto and NFTs. So I know what I'm talking about. And now I'm also doing the developer side of it. There are also some friends of mine who actually know even more than I do. But in this case, I know more than 99.9% of the whole population. And probably add a couple of nines to that. Yeah, so as you can see, I've some stuff going. Also, my work is still continuing. And yeah, but what I was saying is that my that project would be the project that I would share with everyone, because that was a safe, cool topic. But now I haven't even discussed it with a lot of people. I think I've talked with more people in the last couple of weeks about spirituality, which didn't feel like a safe topic. Than I did about the dragons. Well, the dragons are actually pictures on my phone. I can just go like that. Look how awesome this looks. And the couple of people that I did show them really love them. But that's the progress that I'm making, and I'm feeling it. And one thing that I also wanted to share is that I'm not sure where to start, but this morning I channeled. Well, let's go back one day actually, because yesterday I was laying in bed and we were watching a video about channeling, and my girlfriend, she fell asleep, so I paused it and I started watching some. When she goes to sleep, I watch anime, so I watched some anime, and while I watched an episode, and after that I wanted to go to sleep, but I couldn't sleep. And then this idea popped up, and it was create a video content, a recording of you helping out people that are having panic attacks. And that's so specific. And it was... and when I get these ideas, I was in bed, I grabbed my phone, I'm like, okay, I'm going to write this down. Just going to write this down. So then I know that it's there, and it's kind of like on my to-do list or whatever list, that I'll see it again, and I'll give it another thought. And this morning, I didn't forget about it, but it wasn't on the forefront of my mind. It was somewhere on my mind, but not really that prominent. And I started doing my channeling session, and even before Daniel said the time was over, I was already on my phone, and I was writing down my kind of like the script that I would use to help people that are in a panic attack to get them out of it. And it's not 100% finished, but I have like a whole script laying there, or I have it on my phone, and I'm gonna record this, and I'm gonna help a lot of people with it. And afterwards, I was also channeling with the Arcturians again, and they said that this is gonna be one of those projects that I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on, but it's gonna have a huge impact on people that are dealing with this. And it has a bigger impact than these videos that I'm creating now will have. That's what they said. So, but that's fine. This is also the thing. I want to create something that's valuable for people. And I've channeled numerous things already. I've channeled visualization meditation, which I'm also still going to record. I'm going to channel, I channeled this one. I channeled a lot about the dragons. They also said it was a really good depiction of what they actually look like, or looked like. I don't know in which stage they are right now and in which dimension. But it's a lot. It's all coming together. And in 2 weeks, I'm actually in Germany. I'm on a holiday, and that's where I will bring this bad boy and my laptop, and I will start recording some new content, and my lamps as well. So that's kind of like in a how long was that? Like 25-ish minutes on becoming your true authentic self. So this is kind of like this. Yeah, this is my story. This is how I'm doing it right now. And for me, I feel like the more I talk about it with people, the more normal it becomes. And that's that's how it works. It's not that I'm telling you anything new here, because you're stepping outside of your comfort zone little by little by little by little by little by little. And in these videos, I'm going, the way I talk here is a little bit, it's freer than I talk with people that I don't know yet, or people that are not as familiar with these topics. And with you guys, I feel like I can really be that true authentic self. But I'm having more and more of these conversations where I'm showing more of me, and that's the whole point, that you have to show who you are to the world, to the universe, to the people around you, because that's the only way that you can help humanity, or whatever you want to call it. That's the only way how you can help everything, because then you are using your own inner gifts. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. You have a wonderful day. Much love, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.